Yo, what's going on, y'all? What did I stop by to say? I am almost done for the day. I've been driving since 10 a.m. So not too long. It's only 4, so 10, bad at math, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 hours, which is not bad. And I'm almost done. I might drive a little extra just so I have a little extra money, but I've got that rent money. You know, that's the point. I got that rent money. So, what was I going to say? All I wanted to say was, and you might have heard this a lot, right? People say it all the time. But gratitude makes the biggest difference in your life. It can. It really can. And it sounds cheesy. And I don't mean it in like beating yourself up about not feeling grateful when you don't, or because that won't help you. Like when you're like, oh, I should be grateful, but you're not genuinely feeling it. You know what I'm saying? Like at that point you need to like ease into the gratitude. You can't go from like 0 to 100. You've got to like gradually slide your way from 0 to, you got to slide your way. So the example that I'll use is when I was driving Uber in the Bay, and thankfully I won't have to drive much longer, but when I was driving Uber in the Bay, it was easier to make money because every day there was bonuses. So in the morning, after giving 3 rides, I'd get $12. So like within the first hour, you've definitely got $60, if not more. Within the first like 2 hours, should I say. Here, it's not the case. Like, here, well, today I did pretty good, but I've had days where I drive 3 hours and make $30, and so it's harder because there aren't bonuses. So like in the Bay, the other thing is if you do a certain amount of rides, you're guaranteed a bonus. So it's like, give 60 rides and we'll give you an extra 100, or we'll give you an extra 150, which is like really good, so you're like working towards something too. Here, it hasn't been like that for me. I haven't had any bonuses. I haven't had any incentives here in San Diego. So it just felt like it took longer. I felt like half of the money that I was making, I was spending on gas. So it just felt like a long, slow grind. And like, I'd give someone a ride for 10 minutes and just get like $3, which doesn't sound bad, but it was just a lot less than I was used to making, so it felt like nothing. So I wasn't grateful for those $3. I was just like frustrated by it. I was just frustrated by how long it took for the money to accumulate. But as time has gone on, as the days have gone on, and as I've had to obviously stay out to accumulate that money, I've just started to be more grateful. So like, even if I get a $3 ride, and this is kind of weird, and I'm not recommending this to anybody. I grew up Catholic, right? So sign of the cross is a thing. You know what I'm saying? So, God, I can't be saying that stuff. It's too, never mind. I'm not going to go into that. I was just going to say that reminds me of Trailer Park Boys now. And Eminem, because there's a whole interview with Eminem where he says, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, every 5 seconds. Anyway, but yeah, so I grew up Catholic, and the sign of the cross is a thing. I haven't done that in forever. I'm not Catholic. I grew up Catholic. I'm not Catholic. I'm not religious. Just putting that out there. I'm not. But I do believe in something larger than us. I'm not necessarily anti-religion. I do think that there's something greater than us out there, even if it's just the sum of all of our energies and how they accumulate into one thing, right? Anyway, so lately though, for the last couple days, I've been like signing the crossing myself, I've been doing this. I'll just like randomly feel it and I'll be doing it, and that's like just a little sign of gratitude, I guess. Just like gratitude, like usually for good stuff. Like if I make $3, I give myself a sign of the cross. If I made $10, I just do it. Or like if I see an accident, I start doing it, and just like grateful that, not to sound shitty, but grateful that it's not me. You know what I mean? And hopefully that those people are alright too, but also just remembering like, oh, I'm so lucky that that's I'm not in that situation, you know what I mean? So just showing gratitude. So I've been doing this little sign of the cross and like I said, I'm not even religious. It doesn't even have any religious significance to me. I guess it's just like from my background. Somehow it just felt natural to do it as like a sign of gratitude. And so I've been doing that the last couple days, and honestly, it's been making driving so much better because like I just feel grateful. Like it's like $3, yes, like excited about it instead of feeling like, oh my god, I barely got $3. You know what I mean? It's like, all right, I don't know how to explain it. It's like you're literally having the same experience, but showing gratitude for it just makes everything so much better. Like not only does it make the experience of getting $3 better because you're grateful for it versus feeling like frustrated by it, but also I feel like it's just helped the money to accumulate more, or it's like helped me to stay out longer so that I can accumulate the money faster. I don't know if that's making any sense. I also feel like I've been having better luck. Like I feel like the vibes that we put out a lot of times are reciprocated back, and so just showing this gratitude has helped me, you know. And so doing this like sign of the cross is my little show for the gratitude that I do feel to the universe. I don't know, it's like made a difference for me. So I just wanted to share that. I'm just coming through with these little short videos, just being candid about like what I'm going through, day in the life, and again, all in the hopes that I'll be able to share pieces of my path and how I went from like hating my life and not liking my life to loving my life. And that's like the path that I'm on, and these are just little pieces along the way. So that's all I'll say about that. Little signs of gratitude. And the other thing I'll say about that is it takes practice. Again, like I didn't just go from like frustrated from making $3 a ride and making like $30 in like 2 hours to feeling grateful and feeling these impulses to like make the sign of the cross as a show of gratitude. It was more like thinking consciously about it, like, okay, you're frustrated, but like, you know, be grateful. And honestly, I thought about, one of the thoughts I had was I went to go get my tires rotated, and the little shop where I took my car to, I gave the guy a tip, and it wasn't very much. I think it was like 5 or 10 because that's all I had in cash. But he was trying to give it to me back as change, and I was like, no, thank you. Like I was like, I know it's not much, but that's all I got right now. And he was just so grateful. Like he was like, oh, thank you. And then he like did like a sign up to the heavens, you know, and I was just like, wow. And it was like over $5, you know. And so that I thought about that moment, and I thought, okay, I need to show that gratitude for everything that I get, even the $3, you know. So I did, and it made a huge difference. So I had to kind of shift myself into it, and now I'll say I'm there, but it took me a few days to shift into that. So that's what I mean. It's like gratitude is a practice. You're not just gonna say, okay, I'm gonna be grateful now and like feel it and like genuinely mean it. But if you have the thoughts and gradually think about why you should be grateful and what you have to be grateful for, it's a process to ease into, and it's something that can be life-changing, you know, at the end of the day. And, you know, it might not change your life today, but every day, approaching each day with gratitude, I think ultimately will equal to a big difference. I don't know if that makes sense, and I can touch on that more later, but that's all I wanted to share for right now. Gotta get back to driving, and that's all I got. So hope you all are having a great day, and let me know in the comments below what your experience with gratitude is and what you think about it. Until next time, much love.